I completed a healthcare management internship at Brookdale Senior Living as a patient account representative. First, I'll provide a brief glimpse of Brookdale's history, structure, and mission. Brookdale's history. Brookdale Senior Living was established in 1978. The headquarters are located in Brentwood, Tennessee. Brookdale focused on large upscale urban retirement communities located in large cities. The early models of the facilities replicated five-star hotels. In the late 1990s, Brookdale developed several more communities that reflected the ever-changing climate of continuous care retirement communities. Continuous care retirement communities are made up of all the types of services that cover the aging process. After three mergers, Brookdale now operates approximately 1,150 communities with 80,000 associates serving about 100,000 residents every day. Brookdale is located in 330 separate markets. These markets span 46 states, which is about 81% of the country. Brookdale is the largest owner and operator of senior living communities in the United States. Brookdale's structure. Brookdale's structural success is driven by four main business aspects: operations, marketing, sales, and clinical. Brookdale's associate structure can be seen as a pyramid. The clinical staff would reside at the top half of the pyramid, with the operations or support staff at the bottom. The top of the support staff would consist of managers and supervisors. Patient account representatives and insurance billing specialists would be just below the managers and supervisors. Medical coders, receptionists, and clerks would make up the bottom rung of the support staff. The clinical side contains all of Brookdale's offerings. Brookdale's offerings for the senior population fall into four main categories. The main categories with increasing levels of care are independent living, assisted living, dementia care, and skilled nursing. These four categories make up the continuous care retirement community. Brookdale's mission and culture. Brookdale's mission is enriching the lives of those we serve with compassion, respect, excellence, and integrity. Brookdale associates strive to treat every day as an opportunity to deeply connect with people in a profound and personal way. The essence of Brookdale's culture is people serving people. Patient account representatives. I started working for Brookdale Senior Living in the Central Billing Office in Nashville, Tennessee as a skilled nursing managed care co-insurance patient account representative on May 11th of this year. The managed care co-insurance patient account representative is a key player in the revenue cycle management process to ensure both timely and effective payment maximization. PARs are tasked primarily with the effective billing and collection of patient accounts. Patient account representatives are the ultimate team player. Some of the skills and abilities include being detail-oriented with a focus on delivering high-quality results, action-oriented with a fast pace of work, committed to meeting deadlines, ability to work in a highly interdependent team environment, and able to communicate clearly and effectively to coworkers and supervisors. Common education and experience for this position is 1 to 2 years previous experience in a billing collection role in a healthcare environment, knowledge of Medicare and or managed care billing for both Medicare A and B, specifically in skilled nursing, and strong working knowledge of Windows, Excel, and Internet Explorer. In Brookdale, the PAR works in a team of around 10 people. Each patient account representative manages around 5 skilled nursing facilities located throughout the country. Each team has what is called a team lead, which is basically the veteran of the team. The team lead is the first contact for the team supervisor and serves as an additional trainer to new patient account representatives. The supervisor then reports to the manager of accounts receivable for all the skilled nursing facilities. Training. I strictly work with a trainer for the first 2 weeks to learn the main computer programs and resource documents that I would frequently use. My time at work on the 3rd week was divided into individual work consisting of more repetitive and routine tasks and sessions with a trainer. After a little over a month, I was working by myself. Even after almost 3 months, I will still have training sessions on occasion. Quality Assurance Review. A patient account representative only interacts with certain people at the community that he or she manages. The Director of Financial Services at the community is the main line of contact for a patient account representative. The Director of Financial Services is a part of the administrative office at their respective communities. The Executive Director is above the administrative office at the community. There is rarely any interaction with the Executive Directors except for extreme circumstances. One interesting aspect of Brookdale is how they communicate with the community other than via email or telephone. Once there is a new managed care admission to the community, the Director of Financial Services uploads the resident's basic information to an Excel spreadsheet called a communication spreadsheet. The spreadsheet is accessible to both the central billing office and the community. This information includes the resident's name, admission date, payer, and account number. The patient account representative cannot begin the quality assurance review until this information is entered. Patient account representatives use the spreadsheet to perform quality assurance on the resident's account. Patient account representatives check the communication spreadsheet on a daily basis. If the community does not communicate on the spreadsheet for 3 days, their supervisor is notified. The communication spreadsheet works alongside a resident program called Point-Click Care that will be discussed shortly. Point-Click Care. Once a resident is admitted to a skilled nursing facility, the admissions department at the facility then uploads that resident's information into a cloud-based platform called Point-Click Care before adding it to the communication spreadsheet. This information includes demographics, advanced directives, allergies, qualifying hospital stays, and the order of payers. However, perhaps the most important item uploaded to Point-Click Care is the signed insurance verification form. A PAR uses the signed insurance verification form to check for discrepancies between what is listed in Point-Click Care and what has been recorded on the insurance verification. This is where Point-Click Care and the communication spreadsheet connect. If there are mistakes or missing items in Point-Click Care, the PAR notifies the Director of Financial Services via the communication spreadsheet. It is very important to catch incorrectly entered information on the front side in Point-Click Care, because incorrect information in Point-Click Care will be reflected on the claim submitted to the resident's insurance company. Billing. Once the community has a claim for a particular resident, ready to bill or RTV claims are placed on the appropriate tab in the communication spreadsheet. Claims must first pass a triple check at the community, and all charges must be uploaded to support each resident's account. The patient account representative is required to bill these claims within 24 hours of being posted to the communication spreadsheet. Once the batch of claims has been uploaded into Point-Click Care, the PAR will then export the batch to a cloud-based claims management program called Zermed. After the PAR enters a particular electronic ID for each payer, the claim is sent electronically to either the actual insurance company or an intermediary. Brookdale requires that the community submit at least 70% of the claims from the prior month. If the community does not submit 70% of the claims from the prior month by the deadline, an email notification is sent to upper management at both the community and the corporate office. The email informs the recipients that because 70% of claims were not submitted, we will not be billing the expected amount for the prior month. Follow-up. In order to follow up on outstanding accounts, PARs have to create an aging report. The aging report is an Excel spreadsheet with the balances for residents listed. The balances are in columns to the right of the resident column. The balance columns are ordered by months dating back as far as the PAR decides. The aging report provides an easier way to track and manage outstanding balances for residents. PARs are urged to resolve balances before they reach 120 days outstanding. Once a balance is past 120 days, the likelihood of getting reimbursement for those balances drops substantially. In order to resolve balances, PAR has to research the status of the claim submitted to the respective payer. The claim status for most of the major payers like AARP, Humana, Aetna, etc. can be checked on their online websites. For the smaller insurance companies, a phone call to a representative is required. Information such as the MPI and tax ID of the facility, the the resident receives services are usually necessary. Other important information is the service dates of the claim and the total charges of the claim. The aging report is visible to the supervisors and the managers. They utilize the aging report to monitor the PAR's progress with any community they choose. In conclusion, it is extremely difficult to prepare someone for the amount of jargon there is in the healthcare industry. So, for this and several other reasons, I learned the importance of asking questions. Half the battle of a new job is learning how to communicate effectively. Asking questions helps you learn faster and shows your employer that you are eager to learn. Although it is a simple concept, I now see the impact of following through with what you say you're going to do. Coworkers and supervisors are watching what you do and say. I see now how vital it is to be a trustworthy employee so that both coworkers and supervisors are confident in you.